All right, guys. So here we see um, cardinal points. This is how bearings all started with navigators, ship captains, and then now we have airplane pilots who use the cardinal points to determine their location and where they're headed. That's how they navigate, okay? Whether in air or on sea, they use cardinal points, especially when their instruments fail them, when the electronic devices glitch and fry out, or for whatever reason, they can pull out their compass and figure out where they're headed. And so we have here north, east, south, and west. Those are your 4 cardinal points. If you love physics, you know that every so many thousand years the magnetic poles switch. And so where we call south now was north at some point in the past. And so these are our cardinal points. And here we see the major ones that are north, south, east, and west, but we also have northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. And we have some subcategories as well. And so let's move on. What we're looking at for this week is something called true bearings. And I'll play the video and you tell me if you can hear the person who's talking. Tell me if you can hear him clearly.
That most commonly used, so we'll do it first, is called true bearings. So true bearings start at the north, so traveling in the northerly direction. So
how is
No,
that?
sir.
You can't really hear him clearly, huh? Okay,
No,
no.
sir. You could hear someone talking, but you can't really
Okay.
hear.
All right, no problem. All right, so what he's saying is that we always start with the north. When we're doing our bearings work, we go from north in a clockwise direction. As you can see, my arrow is indicating what a clockwise direction is. And in this case, we're going north. We start at north, but we're on a bearing of 60 degrees. Notice how the 60 degrees is written. We are not so strict on that in our assignments. I won't take off points if you just put 60 degrees. So, but this is technically how to do it. You would use 3 digits. Okay, guys, I'm not going to take off points if you just put 60. But if you want to put all 3 digits to practice because you have a dream of being a captain or a pilot, well, this is where you start with this lesson here. Okay, so you're getting a quick crash course in becoming a pilot or a captain. All right, so we continue. All right, and oh, notice the points. So north represents 0 or 360. East represents 90 degrees. So if I'm on a bearing of 90 degrees, guess what? I'm headed east. If I say I'm on a bearing of 180 degrees, then I'm headed south. And if I say I'm on a bearing of 270 degrees, then I'm headed west. Okay, guys? So let's continue with I got this off of your Moodle page. Okay, guys? So this resource is there. You can listen to it clearly there. And here we see him using a protractor to find the angle. All right. We don't need a protractor because we're just doing it. We're going to do pure math. Okay. We're not going to be using the protractors to find our angles. We're going to be using different theories to find the angles that are missing. Okay. Let's see if I could have followed an example here. Okay. All right. All right. So that was one video. So let me move on to our next video. All right. Welcome to all who just joined. Quick review. We are looking at bearings, and with bearings, you always start from where do you guys start from? Do you start from the south, everybody? When we read bearings, do we start from the south, from the west, from the east, from the north? Where do we start?
North.
north. We start from the north and we go in a clockwise direction. And right now we see a bearing of 60 degrees. All right. So that's how our work begins here at this point. For those just joining, your teacher's camera isn't working, so that's why you're just hearing my voice at this time. All right, so let me move on to a different
So bearings start at the north.
video. So bearing start at the north, he said. So let's look at a different video now.